Yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining me here in Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm RJ. In this episode, we are going to return to Omega's village. There's a lot going on here. Of course, a lot of hippies just chilling out. If you just stand next to them, they'll say some pretty weird messages and maybe even some clues in the Chiliad mystery. I doubt it, but it's still pretty cool to listen to the wacky stuff that they have to say. One of our followers on Twitter, WillJB, or @thathippie72, has pointed out a poster found here to us. It's right over here, not too far away from Omega's shack. You can see it says Los Santos 2020. We got a few responses to that tweet. Perhaps this does mean something more here in GTA 5. It's funny because we did look at this when the game first came out, especially because Omega was one of those characters that we really thought had a lot of ties to the truth from GTA San Andreas. That's a pretty crazy character from that game. Also, a bit of a hippie and a guy who lets you use some technology, namely the Jetpack, as he has the secret way to obtain that one in GTA San Andreas. But when it comes to the poster, it's funny how we looked at that and we thought 2020, that probably is just some random Easter egg to that year, possibly aliens, that looks like the ones we've seen in the game. Well, now that the game has been out for a few years and it is getting closer to 2020, in fact, many people have said that 2020 could be the year that we see the next GTA game. Now we have some speculation that this really could mean something. Perhaps this is a blatant Easter egg that Rockstar has put in the game. 2020, maybe it is not going to be when we receive the next Grand Theft Auto game, because GTA Online has made so much money that it could be they delay that game just to make more content here in GTA 5. I really hope that's the case, and maybe this is letting us know Los Santos in 2020 is going to have an alien invasion. Now, last we saw of Omega, he gave us the Space Stalker. It's really a cool looking vehicle, one of my favorites, despite the fact that it's basically pointless. It does have a really cool looking green glow. It has the green headlights and it has some unique horns. Other than that, we have yet to find any known use for the Space Stalker. It's like Omega has some body armor tucked away next to his stairwell here. Omega, where the hell are you, damn it? Show yourself. Man, we've been trying to look for him for a long time. A lot of these messages were a little bit more blurry on the first edition of the game for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Now it says love inside. Does that mean Omega's inside and he is the love? A lot of love messages, the yin yang. And there's different messages and art on all of these trailers found in this region. A lot of love messages. Of course, the peace sign. You come around here to the backside of Omega's trailer. This is where we first got the Space Stalker. You can glitch in there, but we have done that a few times here at the channel. Trust me, there's nothing too much going on in there. Maybe some cool looking stuff. Really, one of the best things we saw from Omega was that tiny UFO. That leads me to believe he has some information on the UFOs, or at least he knows about them, much like Lester. We know Lester also knows a thing or two about the UFOs. Now, we did get a response from BlueVids on Twitter. He responded to the poster, of course, that I showed off, the Los Santos 2020 alien poster, thinking that it could have something to do with aliens. Of course, that seems to be the case. And also time travel. That's another thing. Maybe we can still time travel here in GTA 5. That's something we've been looking at for a while, especially now that we have a new 1.21 gigawatt Easter egg on the railgun itself, man. Perhaps the railgun is the flux capacitor and the missing component to the Space Stalker. Certainly, we really hope that's the case. And also, a special shout out to WillJB, or @thathippie72 on Twitter, because he also pointed out a poster which shows off a movie called Vice. So maybe that's another clue to Vice City. We've speculated and even gotten rumors that Vice City and San Andreas could possibly be combined at one point. You know, maybe getting Las Venturas, San Fierro, and Vice City. I know Liberty City has been done to death, but if they could make an entire map out of all of the GTA former locations, I mean, that would certainly be welcomed, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and maybe try to bring the Space Stalker back to Omega. I mean, what the hell, Omega? You gave us this for collecting 50 spaceship parts. No doubt it is very mysterious. We know there still must be something to it, or at least I believe so. These horns, man. There's some mysterious horns that will only go off in certain locations. Last thing I want to talk about in this episode, of course, let me know, guys, what you think about the Los Santos 2020 poster. And I would love to get some more takes from you guys on the Space Docker itself with the recent time travel clues. We really think they must correlate to the Space Docker, so we'll be trying some things out, and I'll even have a live stream for you guys on Friday, so hopefully you can join up for that. I'll give you a heads up on when that's going down. But I did get a pretty big update that I read on GTA 5. Basically, Rockstar saying that they will definitely be giving us some more content for GTA Online. And that makes me think that maybe GTA Online could have something in store for us, kind of on the same lines as a single-player DLC, but maybe using our online created character. Maybe that is the character that has to do something else in the Chiliad mystery. I know a lot of people think it is single-player exclusive, and I really hope it is. But with Rockstar coming out now, guys, and saying that they are going to have a lot planned for GTA Online in 2016, perhaps they give us, this would be epic, a storyline driven DLC for GTA Online. Exactly what we asked for from single player, but just in GTA Online, so that way they can take advantage of the microtransactions and make the cashola that we all know Rockstar and Take-Two want. Regardless, I think that maybe that poster possibly could be a clue that in 2020 or maybe even 2016 they do add something like that. I am really looking out, even in GTA Online, for a storyline based DLC. I think that really could happen here in GTA 5. Obviously, Rockstar has to have something like that planned, much like what we saw in GTA 4, of course, with the Ballad of Gay Tony, and also, geez, I forgot the name of the other one there. Whatever. Anyways, oh, the Lost and the Damned. I just hope that they release something like that for our GTA 5. I think we all want that. And at this point, because Rockstar has made over 500 million in GTA Online microtransactions, I'm wondering if they do continue the search for the truth, as they've said in the past, in a trailer, in some sort of storyline DLC for GTA Online. And I think that would involve Omega, because that's still a character we need to hear from in GTA Online, hopefully giving us some new missions, guys. One last thing I want to show off here in this episode. Thanks again, just a quick episode, really just getting into, of course, Omega's Village, one of the most mysterious locations here in GTA 5. I still think there's some unanswered questions there. I wanted to finish off the episode here at Rex's Diner. This dinosaur is pretty cool looking. What if it could come alive and terrorize San Andreas? The reason why I say that is because if you look over here, you can see the T-Rex tracks in the dirt. So maybe that is showing that, hey, perhaps they even add that to GTA Online. A purple dinosaur destroying everything. Thanks again for joining up, guys. I'll have another episode coming out for you guys very soon, so stay tuned. And as always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends.